It's exactly the wrong thing. It's exactly the wrong thing. You don't want that because as you know, the China system has its problems. Like they terrorize their own population directly. They do impose the social credit score stuff.
Right.
They do they do all this stuff. And then by the way, here's something we have going for us, which is the Chinese system has turned on capitalism. Xi Jinping is not a capitalist, and there is a broad-based crackdown on private business in China, to the point. A friend of mine one of the leading investors in China. And he said every single Chinese tech founder has either left China or wants to leave China.
Whoa.
And they're all trying to get their money out, and they're all trying to get their families out because it's now too dangerous to run a tech company in China because the government might just snatch you, like literally physically snatch you at any point, and you may or may not come back. And then every Chinese CEO has a political officer of the Chinese Communist Party sitting down the hall who can come in and override your decisions anytime he wants to. And by the way, and drag you into training.
Oh,
this is a great thing. Okay, so you're the CEO of a company with $50 billion in revenue and 100,000 employees, and this guy from the CCP comes in and pulls you, and you sit in the conference room down the hall for 7 hours, getting grilled on how well you understand Marx. Right. So like that actually happens, right? It's political officers. And that's the kind of thing that happened in the Soviet Union, and that's the kind of thing that happens in China. So you'd rather be a CEO in the US than in China, for sure, as long as the US system actually stays open, where you can actually get all the benefits of all the power of all these incredibly smart people building companies and building products. And that's why this administration freaked us out so much, is because it felt like they were trying to become way more like China.
See, I was not nearly as aware as I should have been about all these things that you're saying. I didn't know this. I did know about the banks, and I certainly didn't know that they were cracking down on AI the same way they cracked down on social media.
The AI thing was very alarming. We had meetings this spring that were the most alarming meetings I've ever been in, where they were taking us through their plans, and it was
what kind of? Can you talk about it?
Basically, just full government control, like this sort of thing. There will be a small number of large companies that will be completely regulated and controlled by the government. They told us. They just said, don't even start startups. Like, don't even bother. Like, there's just no way. There's no way that they can succeed. There's no way that we're going to permit that to happen.
Wow.
Yeah, they just said this is already over. It's going to be 2 or 3 companies, and we're going to control them, and that's that. Like, this is already finished.
Oh my God! No, when you leave a meeting like that, what do?
You go endorse Donald Trump.
Oh my God!
And again, like I'll just tell you, like because I'm going to get a lot of the flack I'm going to get for this is he's just a crazy whatever right winger. But like I was a Democrat. I was like I supported Bill Clinton in '92. I supported Clinton in '96. I supported Gore, who I knew very well, in 2000. I knew John Kerry. I supported him in '04. I supported Obama. I supported Hillary in '16.